a spot about them being a gangster and you thinking they not.
That's why I hustle. Yeah, I got to hustle.
What's up, y'all? It's KT, motherfucking Las Vegas Shark. Back up in this bitch tonight. We doing our Tales of a Las Vegas gang member shit. So without further ado, let's get this bitch bustin'. Now, topic we gonna speak on tonight is the power of life and death being in the tongue. And I know a lot of y'all old school folks understand what I'm talking about when I say that. My mama used to always tell me that shit since a very young little boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, life and death and the power of the tongue. So this go out to all my little niggas out there, you know what I'm saying, that's in streets. It's a message for y'all tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? All y'all older heads gonna feel where I'm coming from with this. You know? Like I said, I'm a teacher with this shit, so I gotta bust it down to them and give it to them from my point of view, how I see things. So I do apologize if anything I'm finna say to y'all tonight sounds immorally correct, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm speaking to them shorties that's out there that unfortunately don't got no other outlet, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna be out there. So they need to be prepared, you know what I'm saying, for what the fuck comes along with this shit. So without further ado, jump into this shit. A lot of y'all young niggas need to watch some of the shit that y'all say, you know what I'm saying, and watch the way that you move. One of the most important rules to the streets is don't never let the next man know how you move, you know what I'm saying? Stay silent. Sorry, y'all. It's about that time now. Dropping the camera and shit. Nah. A lot of the things that we say could be an outlook, you know what I'm saying, on some of the things that we do. It could be part of the reason why we get negative outcome. When I say negative outcome, we got a lot of social media shit, you know what I'm saying, that pops off, especially out here in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? And niggas is dying over the things that they say. And a lot of times shit could be prevented. I do apologize, y'all. I'm having technical difficulties with the camera right now. So I do apologize. There we go. A lot of the time, we have to watch the things that we say. You know what I'm saying? Something that you feel could be harmless. Could be something totally different to the next man. You know what I'm saying? It's rules and regulations to being out here. You always want to be respectable. You always want to show respect. You don't never want to be no bitch, no pushover, nothing like that. All of the principles that I'm giving you are just everyday things that men need to think about, you know what I'm saying? To put a little bit more structure in their life. Y'all probably thinking, what the fuck do I know? Really, I don't know it all. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all about that shit. I done had, over the years, so many homies that didn't realize that life and death was at the power of the tongue. Now they not here no more. Over words. Shit that probably could have been talked about. That's the type of shit that at the end of the day, I'm sick of seeing in my city. That's the only thing to make a nigga like me jump on some shit like this and even try to give y'all any type of knowledge. Life is like a journey, and it takes so many different people that you come across before you start to realize, you know what I'm saying? It's more than life than what the fuck we see and what we wake up to every day. And when we talk negative and we think negative, we get negative outcome. So, the purpose of me talking to y'all tonight is because I want y'all to see shit for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? People being disrespectful, dissing each other's dead homies and shit like that. First of all, we from the West Coast, so if you out there doing that type shit, please stop it. Because y'all know at the end of the day, yeah, we bang, but we bang with totally different principles than a lot of these shorties got right now. You know what I'm saying? Let the dead rest. I know I get tired of looking up and seeing motherfuckers hashtag and fuck my dead homie. That shit break my heart, and at the end of the day, it break a lot of y'all hearts too. It's just niggas ain't gonna step up and admit that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's almost admitting that the enemy won. Who the fuck gonna do that? But that shit ain't never been cool. We didn't start out on the West Coast doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga disrespected somebody dead, homie, just understand it was beef along with that. But it wasn't just because it was the popular thing to do. Life and death is at the power of your tongue. First of all, look up your words so you can properly understand them. Even me, I have to go to my motherfucking dictionary. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of niggas ain't gonna tell you, hey, I go to the dictionary and look up certain words and shit like that so I could be a little bit more intellectual. But this is just food for thought. It's been so many motherfuckers that's died just off of this year alone. You know what I'm saying? The stupid shit that I'm really tired of seeing it. I remember when niggas died for a purpose, for a reason. But like I said, the shorties these days don't value life and understand how to live it, but study exercising, tools and the ability to be able to take it away. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to promote that shit to the fullest. Call it sick. That's the type of motherfucker I was, though. Play big or go home. But even I had to get to a stage and an age to where I had to realize I seen a lot that come with that. I never once got a reward for it. Nobody ever gave me no money for it, nothing. I helped others out along the way. I may have showed them how to get $1, but that shit never benefited me and got me nowhere. And that's fucked up because out here in this world, you could have a heart of gold, but you can't share it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your heart sometimes hidden, especially out here in these streets. I know some heartless motherfuckers. I know some ruthless motherfuckers at the end of the day. But they didn't just get that way just because it was the fucking thing to do. It was because it became a survival tactic. As a teen, I used to wish death on myself and wasn't even realizing that that was what the fuck I was doing with some of the negative shit that I was saying and thinking. Shit that I can look back on now and laugh and be like, damn. But to the next person, they might take that shit as like, oh, type of motherfucker is you really? I'm a 33-year-old nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not no different than y'all. Trust and believe, a lot of shit happened in life that had to happen in order to humble me. But I wasn't always the peaceful person that y'all see on this camera. I had somebody that I care about dearly today ask me, why was I the person that I was? When you add not knowing how to be intellectual, not knowing how to express yourself verbally, it tends to fuel anger at times. And that's what it did to me. And then you add other controlled substances to the mix. That was me for years. A lot of the shit that y'all shorties is just jumping into, that was me for years. Since I was 16 years old. One of the things that I plan on doing for my community, a lot of us have a problem with coming forward and admitting you got a substance abuse problem. I don't know why. Everybody out there human. Everybody out there go through something. I done been through a lot when it came down to that portion of life. And I ain't gonna sit here in front of you. I'm gonna tell it to you how it is. But it's what the fuck you do to bounce back. And I can admit, couldn't nobody but God get me through that battle. I got away from that shit and I ain't never looked back. I lost too much behind it. death come behind it. So for all y'all shorties that's out there that's sliding on them pills, I don't give a fuck what you fuck with. Fizz, bars, perks, rethink that shit. Stop feeling like y'all need to be under the influence to do what the fuck you should be able to do with a sober mind. When I was being raised, we did shit with a sober mind up until a certain point. Then the world changed. But the plain fact is no matter whether you doing it and you out there sliding, or whether you doing it just to cope, you still gotta hurt behind that shit later. And you still gotta feel everything that the next motherfucker gotta feel. That's along that journey with you. The last thing you wanna do is take somebody down that journey with you. One of the hardest things in the world is to know you took place in some shit like that. But that was me. Certain shit in my life that happened, I allowed to happen. I wish I didn't. So I mean, I'm giving y'all this video, and I said I was gonna go to the neck with this one because at the end of the day, I could sit here and shoot the shit with you about all of the things I got coming up for y'all as far as entertainment, which I got shit coming up for y'all as far as entertainment. But sometimes when you gotta speak on real shit, you gotta pump the brakes and do what God tell you to. Even if you a sick motherfucker like me. Don't get me wrong when I say sick. For y'all that can read the energy, and only a few go understand what I mean by that. If you can feel the energy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's all I'm gonna say with that one. Protect what you love at all costs. Even if you gotta sacrifice yourself as a man for what you love, for what you really die about. Just don't let it be over no bullshit. Don't be one of the ones that I was close to. Now I gotta read or hear about you got took out over some dumb shit. Let it be about standing on business. Let it be for your family. Don't be afraid to love when it's time to. Keep that shit hidden from the ones that you need to. Protect your energy at all costs. Because you got people out there, unfortunately, that can read those that have very positive energy, and they will do everything in the world to suck it out of them. Tales of a Las Vegas gang member. Tomorrow I got some hood shit for y'all. For all the real ones, like I said, I'ma always have y'all. But when it's time to do this, it's time to do this. You know what I'm saying? So to all y'all out there, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that fuck with the videos and to support the videos, stay tuned. There's more shit to come. If ain't nobody tell you they love you today, KT gonna tell you. All the hoods in Las Vegas, much love and respect. Even those out of state. I didn't even know I had the GDs in Chicago fucking with me. Much love to y'all. It's more than just GDs in Chicago. It's Vice Lords. Much love to y'all. I never thought, like I said, this shit would go beyond Vegas. So I'm showing love to everybody. I don't give a fuck what city you in. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. From all the hoods. KT, motherfucking Las Vegas Shark. I'm about this bitch, y'all. Much love. West West.